and they were experiencing joy. I think, is that joyful? They felt really joyful. When you do new things, sometimes it raises your endorphin levels, you feel joyful. So, you know, a couple of months ago, I was driving down the Oregon coast talking about joy. And we stopped at Fred Meyer's to use, I stopped at Fred Meyer's to use the ladies' room. Because Fred Meyer's, you know, I can depend on their ladies' rooms, no matter where you are, they're usually pretty clean. And I walked right in, and I went to the handicap stall, because there was only one other stall occupied, and I figured it'd be okay if I went to the handicap stall, because I need a lot of room, you know? I don't like to be crowded in those narrow little stalls now that I'm older. I thought I was going to be fast, and I figured it wouldn't disturb anybody else. So I went in there, and I settled myself down, and I heard a little voice from the other stall, and it said, "Hi." Now, some of you may know that I am from northern New Jersey, even though I live in Oregon now. And in northern New Jersey, we do not speak to strange people in bathrooms. But I know that Oregonians are very friendly. I have lived here almost 15 years now, and I know that's one of the things that Oregonians are proud of. And I didn't want to give East Coast people a bad name, so I said, "Hi," figuring the conversation would be over. So I'm just sitting there for a while. And then I hear that toilet flush and the door slam, and then the water goes on. And then a little voice says, "Hey, where are you?" And I thought, well, they couldn't possibly be talking to me. They must be talking to their mother. So I didn't say anything. But then again, the voice, more insistent, "Hey, where are you?" So I said, "I'm here." Sitting there. And suddenly, a little boy's head slides under my on his back, and he looks up at me from his back and he says, "Hey, I'm wearing Diego underwear today." And then he looked at my underwear draped around my ankles. It was very plain. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what the next appropriate reply would be in Oregon. So I smiled at him. He smiled at me. And fortunately, before the conversation could get any further, the outside door opened and his mother called, "Timmy, Timmy, come on, we gotta go." And he slides out waving, "Bye, bye." This is a true story. Absolutely true. So I thought to myself after I finished and got myself all organized, I thought, how amazing, this little kid. He is so excited, he's so joyful because of this one little reason he's wearing his Diego underwear. Now, if you don't know Diego, it's like on Dora Explorer, I think. Somebody on there, I don't know, I've never seen the show. Anyway, so I thought to myself, if this little kid, you remember that phrase, "be like the little children"? I thought, if this little kid could be so happy because he's wearing Diego underwear, and he's so aware, kids are so aware, they don't have to practice awareness. I thought, I'll just march over to the underwear department and see what I can find. So I was marching right through Fred Meyer's, and before I got to the underwear department, there's Timmy coming toward me with his mother, and she's pushing a baby in a cart. And I have a big smile on my face. I'm ready to now carry on the conversation. But Timmy walks right past me. And I'm thinking he didn't recognize me with my clothes all pulled up. So anyway, I went along to the underwear department, and they did not have Diego underwear for my size. But it just made me realize, the rest of the day, I was so happy. It made me realize the little tiny things that bring us joy that we as grown-ups forget about because our world is so clouded by all this other stuff. And it reminded me of this phrase I saw on someone's t-shirt about 13 years ago. It was an acquaintance who had just recovered 5 years from cancer. And she had a shirt that said, "Boundless joy arising." And I thought, wow, what a wonderful phrase, boundless joy arising. So that was 12 or 13 years ago. For 1 year, I wrote it on the top of my journal every morning, boundless joy arising, to remind me to wake up and think that, so that I would think that all day long. So I just share that phrase with you because I think it's so beautiful. There is joy enough here for all of us if we choose to accept it or to see it. That is the hard part for me.